Happy holidays from HitPointsGaming. We are in another Friday Night Lights, and you can see we are getting into the festivities here.
Woo.
We're enjoying the festivities, the holidays, and in doing so, we are checking out Home Alone, the board game. It's more of a card game, really. It's a bluffing kind of game. You have the Wet Bandits, who were... I don't remember their names, so I'm hoping you do.
Really?
Yeah.
Marv. Oh crap, who is Joe Pesci?
Yeah, see? I forgot as well. So don't try to blame it on me. And you have Kevin McAllister. So you can play this 2 players, 3 or 4 players. Adding a third and fourth player adds
Harry. That's his name.
Harry.
Marv and Harry.
Yes. So 3 and 4 players, it adds more bandits. So you draw a little less cards. And there's always one Kevin McAllister.
There could be no other.
Well, right. So you have 3 different locations that you play at. An upstairs window, a downstairs window, and a front door. So what you're trying to do is Kevin sees the Wet Bandits are trying to steal things from his house, and he is going to prevent them. So you are playing Kevin, I'm playing the Wet Bandits. And what you do is we put loot out, and for the Wet Bandits to win, they need to steal $2,000 worth of stuff. Kevin, for him to win, is to stop us from doing so. One really interesting thing of this game is no cards are shuffled. So what you start with is what there is. There's no shuffling of the deck or anything. So they say it's between 10 and 20 minutes, and I'm assuming it's going to take that long because you go through so many cards, there are no way to replenish cards. There's actually one way in me for the Wet Bandits to add 3 more cards from this card pile. That's it. So the game has a hard stop on it where it's gonna end. But it seems very simple. The rules are just a few pages long, and again, it's pretty cool. I don't want to say too much, but we'll get into the review at the end. But the art's pretty neat.
Yeah,
it's like
it's pretty cool.
It's like a sweater. That's what we're wearing. So it's 8 pages long, and that includes like the contents, everything of the game. So it should be pretty easy for us. Another light game for our Friday Night Lights. And this is something you picked up, I want to mention.
Yes.
So.
Well, because I love Home Alone. I like both movies. I feel horrible that I forgot Harry's name. How could I forget that? Oh. But yeah. So it looks like it'd be fun.
All right. So let's go ahead and get into it and see how fun it could be. All right. So we're all set up. Like I said, we have a Wet Bandit card, a Kevin card, and then we have our 3 locations. So to start the game, Kevin draws 3 loot cards. So everything's shuffled. You show them. Okay, let's put them out.
A VCR. Ooh, $200 cash.
Just put it down here.
I don't know what that is.
It's a picture.
Oh.
So this is the $200 what I was talking about. If I find this, I can discard it to draw 3 cards from my discard pile. So now that we have the loot cards, I know what they are. You then take them, 300, 200, 200. You then take them and put them wherever you want. Now, each place has a cost. The upstairs window costs 1 card from my hand and 1 card either from my hand or my deck. The downstairs window is either from my hand or deck, and the front door is only from my hand. So it costs 1 and 2 cards just to enter there. And then you put your loot where you want. So this is the hardest place for me to go. It costs the most for me to go. There's also loot in the deck that's lower value and some of them are really high. So you can kind of like put a really low value at a harder place. Maybe I'm thinking she's going to try to, put it out here so it's harder for me to get to. It's, try to lure me in. I don't know how... You don't play poker, so I don't know how much of, bluffing you'll be doing.
That's because I don't know how to play poker.
But let's see. And then once she places this loot down, she'll then we each draw 6 cards, and she'll be putting down traps that are going to try to prevent me from getting there. So now we all draw 6 cards. You start each round with 6 cards. So if you had 2 cards from last round, you would draw 4. So you always have at least 6 cards in your hand. And don't let me see it. My cards are things that I spend. I have a few cards in here to maybe draw more cards into my hand or to kind of help my help getting around the traps a little easier than just having a value. Your cards are just traps or decoys. There's also decoys in here that are not traps. They're just really a decoy. She can add 3 cards per location as traps. And a decoy just kind of makes it look like there's more traps in a location than there really is. But remember, you can't shuffle your cards back in, so you only have so many cards, only a finite amount of cards per game, so you don't want to use all of your cards in the first 2-3 rounds, because then you have no cards left to stop the bandits from getting the loot in the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th round. I don't know how many rounds there are, but there's quite a few loot cards. I don't think we're going to run out of cards, but I'm not sure. So remember, you don't have to play all of them. You can play just 1 or 2 on each. You don't have to play any on the location, because it still costs me to go there. So I might not be able to even go there after going after a location. Because we kind of did like a quick trial, and I was able to get through one room, but I had no cards left to even try the other rooms. So this is it. Mm-hmm. Now, I kind of want to think you are bluffing with this, because we just talked about you bluffing, but I'm not going to for essence. So what I do is I'm going to go to the front door. The front door costs 1 card from my hand. It has the mitten on it. That's what it shows. So I will discard this. There's discard bandits on the side here. I'll put it on the bottom. So now I'm going to the front door. I'm going to try this trap. Bam! Oh! Okay. So this is a hot doorknob.
Was the front door, so
the front door works.
It works.
Yeah. So for me to get around this, I have to spend a red and blue light, or I can take the pain. They call it take the pain, which is really bad in this one. Which I guess it makes sense. That's kind of cool. It's a hot doorknob. It hurts a lot. It's 2 cards from my hand and 2 cards either from my hand or my deck. But I happen to have a red and blue on a card, so I'm going to use that to pass your trap and see what's at the front door. $300. That's pretty good. So now I take this.
Did VCRs ever actually cost $300?
Oh my goodness. I think they were like $600 when they first came out. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
My dad spent that much money on a VCR?
Absolutely. I mean, even in this movie, didn't they mention there's a movie around this time where it's like, maybe it's Uncle Buck or whatever. Someone brings them a VCR and they're like, oh my goodness. Yeah, there's some old.
I don't think it's Uncle Buck.
So I have 4 cards in my hand. I'm going to try to go again.
Where does this go? Does it matter?
It's a discard pile. Yeah. I have 4 cards left in my hands, and they happen to be pretty decent. I'm going to go after the upstairs window. Because right now I have $300. I only need $1,700 left. There are some extra things like stereo components. So the more stereo components I get, the higher the value. Because, I want a whole set. I want my 7.1, Or do I just wait? It's only $200. I'm not even going to go after that loot. So now you don't show me, if I don't go for the loot, you don't show me what you used. So that's kind of cool you kept that. Because these are really low value. Not going to show me what they are, and these get discarded. So now you draw 3 more loot cards and lay them, and we see them, and then you hide them. So that's pretty quick. $0. $500.
Oh, nice tube TV.
And a key. Now the key is pretty cool because if I get the key and the safe, it's worth $600.
Oh.
But you have to be both, and they're both worth 0 alone. So I need both. All right. So I know there's a $500 one out there, and this pizza stinks, but this key might be pretty good. So now you secretly put them somewhere, and then you draw up to 6 cards, or you draw so your hand has 6 cards, I should say. This is made by Fox.
I think that's who did the movie.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's literally made by Fox. Yeah, 20th Century Fox by Big G Creative. I thought maybe someone just bought the license or whatever out to it. Yeah. Okay. Now we draw up to 6 in our hand, so I draw 2. Oh, yeah. All right, now you can place your traps. A little tidbit, a little New Jersey trivia here. If you follow the Angry Video Game Nerd, he is from New Jersey. I saw him at PAX East, took some pictures with him, and we actually flew back from
Japan.
No, that was not that. That was Dave from Cheap Ass Gamer that we saw. We saw his family in at Japan. No, that was we were flying somewhere. I went somewhere after work. We were flying from Philly. So we're flying somewhere. We were flying somewhere, and I saw him in the airport. And we were actually a better class than him. So his name is James. But yeah, anyway, back to what I was going to say. Angry Video Game Nerd had Macaulay Culkin on his thing. So I guess Macaulay Culkin is, I don't know why he was on Angry Video Game Nerd, but pretty neat. It was pretty cool. He seems like a very chill guy, both of them. So that was pretty cool.
I really thought you were going to go with the fact that like Joe Pesci's beach house is like 30 minutes from us.
No. I went with complete geekdom there and said Angry Video Game Nerd is from New Jersey. And he had Macaulay Culkin on it. So Macaulay Culkin was in New Jersey at one point in time. Or I think twice he was on there. Whoa, that is the $500. I am going there.
Is it?
Oh, I don't care. I'm going there. And if it's not, I hope it's the key, and I'll keep that for later. See, that's kind of cool, too. You do have that. This was a really good round for you because you had 2 worth 0 and 1 worth 500. So you could bluff the heck out of me and make me burn all 6 cards on one thing. So even if I get the 500, I have 6 cards burned on it, you know? I don't know. And then the locations is pretty neat too because it does... Oh, you're going to do that? You sure you don't want to like...
No, I'm just going to screw with you.
Okay. Well, no matter what, I'm going to the downstairs window. And I'm going to draw one
downstairs or the upstairs?
The downstairs window first. I'm going to use it for my deck because I need it for my hand. So I paid the cost to go look in the downstairs window. Oh my goodness. All right, so this trap here is very interesting. This is the fan and feathers. So if this trap is disarmed, you may take it and put it back into your hand. So you get a card back. So, and it's really cheap. It's only 1 blue. Or I can pay 2 cards to get it out of the game. You can take it back. So I'm going to pay the one card. Yeah, I'm going to let you take it back in your hand. Because I need all my cards, I think, this round. Otherwise, I really would like to get rid of it because it's going to cost me a card next round, which is going to be 2 cards. No, you know what? Get it out of the game. Discard it. I'm going to discard this card from my hand and another card from my deck, which I can do. Next trap. No, it's a decoy. Loud music. Keep the change, you filthy animal.
That's not loud music. That's when he's having the party and all the people are dancing and rocking around the Christmas tree.
It's got the guy. Keep the change, you filthy animal.
That's not music, though. The music is when they're having the party.
Give me this key. You put a decoy on a 500?
Because I didn't think you were going to go there. I thought you were going there because you immediately were like saying that that's the one you thought you were going to be.
All right.
My bluff did not work.
Okay. Well, my game is not over yet, so don't tell me your bluff didn't work because I think this is the pizza.
Well, no, actually...
It's the pizza, so I'm going over here.
Actually, I don't remember where the pizza.
Oh, boy. Oh, my
I just thought you would think that it was that...
Cost more.
So that's where it was.
That's originally what I thought, but I was like, you know what? Let me try this at least. And then, depending on this, I was going to go here. But now I'm going to go here.
I was initially going to put it here because it was just one thing. I thought that would totally
I was not going to go there until now because now I don't know what you did. I want the key. I really want the key because if I get the safe, it's worth it. So I'm going to do the front door and I will pay a red to go there. So now I'm at the front door. Let's see what you got. Fan and feathers. There's more than one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness gracious. Again, do I pay 2 cards to get it out of the game or do I pay 1? So I'm going to pay the 2 because I got it. So 1 from my hands. and one from my deck. So it's gone. It's out of the game. It's a good card. It's a cool card. Next, oh goodness gracious. All right, so it's a torch. What the torch does is immediately, as soon as I flip it over, you roll a paint can dice, which is the paint can coming down the stairs.
Blue.
Okay, blue. Which she rolled blue. That means I need to discard something with a blue light on it. If I don't have a blue light on it, I have to show her my hand, and I continue on. But then she knows what I have. So I have a blue light. But it's a 2. It's 2. So I lose that. That was really good. After that, then I pay the cost, which I actually have in one card, a blue and green. So this is out. And then I get the front door key. Our daughter is barking over there. That's it. I'm not going to try for that pizza. I know you really think I want that pizza, but I don't.
Well, it is your favorite.
Yeah, it is. So now these loots, the loot I don't know, and, well, I do, but, and also your traps I don't know. So you put those over there. And now you draw 3 more loot cards. That was a really good round for me.
Yeah, I know. Thanks. All right. Stereo equipment.
Okay, so I want that.
There's that safe.
Oh, there's this safe.
I was hoping it would have come out. And a ladder.
Yeah, it could not have come out, there's a possibility. And the ladder. The ladder, if I find it, if I keep it, I can use that, I can discard it to go up into the upstairs window. So it saves me 2 cards. It's only worth 100, but... So again, here's the stereo equipment, so the more pieces I get, 1 is worth 200, 2 pieces is worth 600, and all 3 is worth 1,200. So that would end the game right now. So, okay, I see them. You put them secretly where you want. This is kind of cool. I don't know how cool it would be with more than 2 players, because there's like more people.
Yeah, I don't know how it would work that way.
It's not so bad. One person loots at a time. One person like tries to steal at a time. Once someone goes and pays the cost to go in a location, they all can go there. So if I were to go after your first trap, I can't beat it, but I paid to get in the upstairs window. Everyone else can come in, but my turn is over. The next person would be able to take the trap, and then we would take the loot. The cost goes up, so we need like $2,200 or $2,400 to win. It's a little cooperative in that case, but I don't know how I don't know. Because you draw less cards, instead of drawing 6, you draw 4 kind of deal, so. Okay. Now we draw up to 6 in our hand. Actually, my deck is pretty low. 5 and 6. Yeah, I'm almost halfway through my deck. If not, I'm almost more than halfway through my deck. You're almost the same. I haven't got many good cards yet, though. These special cards. It's kind of fun. It's a bluffing game with some card play. I think they really get you. I think there's similar games to this, but they get you on the Home Alone thing. It really fits the theme. Where you going? Where you going? You got a really nice loot in this one.
I know.
The stereo, not so much by itself, but pieces are pretty good. I'm going for that safe. I'm going for that safe. And you can look at anything down if you want to. Kevin can look at any of the cards that are face down.
Like before where I forgot where I put the pizza.
Right. Yeah, you can look. You can look at that. I should have said that earlier. I'm sorry. I honestly cannot, but you can. And I think you were reading online, people were saying that it's really one-sided, that Kevin...
Yeah, clearly not. Apparently I'm that bad.
Game's not over yet. But you were saying, I should have looked up some stuff too to see ahead of time. You sure you don't want to play that last card?
Yeah.
This is it. Okay. I'm going right for the upstairs window because I don't think you would do that twice in a row. So I need to pay 1 card from my hand, and I'm going to pay 1 from my deck because I need my hand. Hot doorknob again. That's kind of crappy. I actually have the blue and the green. It's a decoy, which means this is crap. That was a good place to put it because
it's already the upstairs window.
That's already the upstairs window. That was really good. Yeah, because if I got it here, I would just use it here because it's only worth 100.
Yep.
Okay, so now I gotta go somewhere. I'm gonna go here. I'm going to it. So I'm gonna take it from my deck though, because I need my cards. Crap. Throw your paint can.
Red.
Son of a gun. I need that to get in. I do have a red. And I need a green or red.
You don't have to go for it.
Well, I've got one card in my hand. I'm just hoping I can draw from my deck or something. Oh my goodness. All right. That stinks. So with the Christmas ornaments, you can, when this trap is revealed, you may add a trap from your hand or the top of your deck without looking at it. So you don't know what's going to be there, or you can put this down. Or you can not put anything down. You can leave it as is. I only have one card in my hand, remember?
Yeah, I know. I got to mess with you, so we're going to put something down. Or do I show it to you now?
Yeah, it's a trap.
Some more Christmas ornaments.
This is bull!
So I can actually put another one down?
Yes. I don't see why not. I don't see...
This is great.
And now you would throw a paint can.
Green.
I don't have green. I will show you that I have a red, which is what I needed to get in there. So, what I can do, what I could do, but I can't in this particular instance, to get past this, since I don't have the colors, I could discard 3 from here. I would discard this. I could discard 2 from my deck and 1 from my hand, but then I don't have anything to get in here. So you stop me. I'm not going to discard it. And I can't get in. I could try the front door, thinking that's a bluff. I would pay 1 to get in, and hopefully that's a decoy. But I'm not going to try it. The wet bandits have been foiled. Now don't show me what they are.
Oh, I can show you.
You can tell me later, but you don't show me now.
Okay.
Okay, so that might be fun to show the audience at the end.
You want to put them separate so we can show? Or
if you want, sure, whatever's easier. Again, that thing's shuffled, so it doesn't matter.
Keep this one, correct?
You keep that's in your hand, yeah. And now you draw the loots. Oh, that was really good.
All right, we got some more stereo, some cash.
I don't care about any of that.
And some jewels.
Okay, some jewels is pretty good because I'm at 900 right now. I really need to go. If I would have got that stereo last turn. Okay. There's only 2 more. There's only 3 combined stereo, I believe. So right now I can only get 600 if I get that in the next one. But we are running low on cards. On loot cards, there's only a few more turns of loot, maybe 2 or 3 more turns of loot, and I've only got a few more cards left in my deck as well. Okay. Now you draw up to a 6 in your hand. Oh man, the wet bandits are fatigued. The wet bandits are fatigued.
I think you should just change your name to the Sticky Bandits.
No. We're doing the wet bandits. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is pretty cool. This is pretty fun. Okay. Downstairs window. I don't know. It was jewels, stereo, and cash. Don't want cash. Want the stereo or the jewels? Oh, what am I at? 900? I need a lot of money. Now, Kevin also does not have to play any traps. He could just be forgiving and let them just come in. Or maybe he's taking a nap. I don't know. Maybe he's out feeding the pigeons.
That's the second one.
Well, maybe he's in New York and he's definitely not home. They even mention, there's a little 3 sentences in the beginning of the game, like, when the McAllister family jets off for the holidays, accidentally leaves 9-year-old Kevin home alone.
Meanwhile, they'd be like totally picked up by child services now.
Yeah, nowadays, yeah, right? I mean, back then we were able to ride our bikes down the street and next town over. Nowadays, you're not allowed to ride a bike, should need some tea.
Well, it is
Or
true.
hot cocoa.
There's that meme like where it's like you now as an adult watch Home Alone and you wonder how much is the mortgage on their home.
Oh yeah,
Because
this
that
is
house
huge.
is massive. I always wanted to live in that house as a kid too, and now as an adult, I'm like, I could never afford that.
All right, so this is it.
That's it.
All right, I happen to pick up one of my cards, which is cool. Case the place. So turn any 2 loot cards, loot or traps in one location face up. So I can turn traps or loot upside down in one location.
Can it be like it has to be 2 loot or 2 traps?
Loot any 2 cards.
Okay.
So I can do this, I could do this, whatever I want, but it has to be the same location. So I really need the jewels or the stereo. So what I will do is first I'm gonna go here. No, I'm gonna go here. Man, what do I want a case? Yeah, I don't want to screw that front door. I'm gonna go here. Okay, there's a stereo equipment, which is what I want. And I'm gonna turn this one over. Okay, now because I turned this over with case the place, the paint can does not come into play. I still pay the cost of to get past it, but the paint can, I saw it, so you can't even.
Oh, so you're able to dodge it.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So that's the end of that card. Very cool. It saved me a card there possibly, but now I only have 5 cards in my hand. So I'm going to downstairs window, and I'm going to spin a card from my deck. I bet you every card I'm spinning from my deck is the good cards I need. So I'm going to play
Wait.
What?
Isn't it 2 from your hand and 1?
No, I'm playing to go
to
here.
get to. Oh, gotcha. Sorry.
So I'm going to pay this
For that.
to go there. And then I will see what this trap is. No, this is, yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, no, wrong thing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's the ornaments. I was getting all happy.
You're getting all happy. Yeah, you got all too excited. I'm going to pay just the 1 to get rid of it. So it goes back to your hands. And I get my stereo. I really don't have enough cards to go anywhere else. So I will keep my 2 cards and that's it. I don't think I have 2. I have to spend a card here. I got to spend 2 here. Or do I?
Did you just mess up my order?
I think so. So we will just end it there. I was thinking maybe I'll use the ladder, but I didn't think about it till last. So this is your loot. So I'm at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, $1,100. I need $900 more. More loot, Vanna.
Rollerblades.
Okay, dude.
Oh, watch.
$100. Okay, so that's a
Candlesticks.
decent. They're gold. All right, so I'm good. You can put them where you want.
Again, I didn't have rollerblades. Were they $100?
I think they were like maybe 120, like the basic ones. I'm not talking, X Games or professional rollerblades.
Because as he knows, I can't roller skate, so I didn't even attempt rollerblading.
Oh man! Oh my goodness! I know. I'm looking at your deck, like how many cards you got, because I don't have many. Okay, let's draw our hands.
Oh no, I only have 3.
I don't have many more either. I've got 2. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Which is interesting because there was a few turns where you know what? Yeah, because last turn you played 4 cards and I didn't even try them.
Mm-hmm.
So, but remember, there's still another round of loot. There's still another round of loot. I need 8, 9, 10, 11. I need $900 right now to win the game. So there's one more round of loot left. Do you save your cards and think that there's more here? Because I need 900. If I get 3, 6, 700, I still need at least one of those cards, possibly 2. I have to pay to come to these places.
How many cards you got? 8.
I have 3, 6, 7, 8 cards. So I need, if I go to every location, there's 6 cards. If I go to every location, it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards just to go to every location this round and next round. So not even counting your traps. So this is pretty crazy, unless I use my ladder. We are down to the wire here.
I think I'm gonna lose.
I don't know, because we don't know what those next ones are. They could be really high, or they could just be kind of basic. I hope that camera's not shaking every time I do this. Okay, I moved. I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't shake all the time. But anyway, this is pretty close. This is the next to last hand. I need those 300s and hope. Yeah, you're gonna play them and hope that next round.
Yeah. Because yeah.
I don't need the 100. So maybe you just give me the 100 and you double up on the 300 or something. Remember that. Okay. All right.
See, I feel like Kevin in the card right now. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, you should be. Because what I'm going to do...
I really thought I had more cards in the text.
I'm going to discard a card from my hand and go here. Dang it! Oh my gosh. Tarantula's one of each or 4 cards. I have to go for it. So I happen to have it. It's 2 cards though. Please be 300. Yes. Okay. 5 cards left. I need 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and $600 more. $600 more. I'm going to the front door. I'm going to discard a card to go to the front door. Hit me with the paint can, please. Please don't, actually. Please don't.
Damn it!
Okay, so you missed. A blank is a blank. And I'm actually going to play Missed Me. Discard any one revealed trap. So I don't have to use it. And I will get $300. Okay. I'm not even going for the 100. There you go. Let's see those last loot cards, please. Okay. Stereo equipment. A $200 sled. They are more expensive than rollerblades.
Yeah, really. And a $400 engagement ring.
Okay, so I need 400. It's 200 and 200. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I need to go after the 400. Otherwise, I don't win. There are 3 cards left in the thing. I could use my ladder to go up here. So again, I have 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 1600. 400 more gold. $400. I have 3 cards to spend. I have a ladder so I can get into the upstairs window for free. But again, 3 cards to spend. Oh my goodness. This is down to the wire. But if I use that ladder to get the 400, I need 500. Because I lose the 100. Okay.
Oh, you lose that?
Yeah, I'm using it. I don't have it to sell, you know?
Oh, okay.
Man, I don't know what to do. We're going to the front door. And I'm discarding a card that is really kind of cool, but it's the last turn, so it doesn't work. It's called the Silver Tuna. Kevin must look at the top card of the loot deck and add it to the face-down location of his choice.
Wait, what?
So you take a loot card.
Which I don't have.
Right. And add it face down to a location wherever you want. So if this wasn't the last round, there's a possibility of me getting two loots. But it's the last stinking round. I forget where I was going.
You sit there.
Window?
I actually.
And then, well, you know what? That's where I'm going. $200. Okay. Oh, that's worth more, right? So it's worth 600 total. So let's see. Let's see. Oh, I can still go in anywhere. Yeah. So it's 600, 12, 13, 1800. And I still have 2 cards left to go to the front door. And I can't even go there. Which would have been the sleigh.
I was trying to see if you would.
I could. No way I was going to go there.
I thought you were going to go with the ladder right to it. That's why I was like, I'm
no,
not.
I would have lost 100. That's why I mentioned I would have lost 100.
Well, I already had the cards down. I didn't know that at that point.
You could have changed it. I'm sorry. Yeah. So anyway, I would have got that then. So that's it. That's the end.
Kevin lost.
Kevin lost. So let's change the cameras real quick and then we'll do a little review. All right. So after playing, what do you think?
I think it's a fun game. I'm like the lone exception to the internet who says that Kevin always wins. Apparently, I'm not that good as Kevin.
I thought you did pretty well. I think the first time when you tried to bluff me, that kind of went bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, the internet is, the internet is just the world, so the possibility, the percentage of people is kind of skewed a little bit there. I think it's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's a pretty fun game.
I thought it'd be kind of a waste of whatever you spent on this, $8, $10, whatever.
$8. Black Friday special.
But it was pretty cool. It's a fun card game. It's very simple. It's very simple, and I like the fact that the cards run out. Yeah. So the game is over. Like there's, hey, how long is that going to take? Are you going to keep playing? How much? No, because I don't have any cards left. That's it. I kind of didn't like the fact that for camera, at least, I kept discarding cards from my pile that would have been useful. Like, all of the cool cards, peek in the window, crowbars up so I can draw more cards. Like all those cards I kept discarding by accident from my deck. But I think it's a fun game. Yeah. Simple. You could definitely play this with little older kids. As long as they can add kind of and sit down and kind of shuffle a little bit. The locations are kind of cool. To have to pay to go there, it adds a little bit to it. Because at the end there, I couldn't afford to go to the upstairs window if I wanted both. So she got me with that one. I really couldn't afford it, kind of deal. Which was just kind of neat because no matter what, if the loot is just there with no traps, I still have to pay to get it. Yeah. And I got to break in. The art on the cards is pretty rad. It's like sweater art.
Like knitted sweater look.
Yeah, I like it. It's pretty neat. It's very basic, and you kind of get away with a lot in video games and stuff when you do the 8-bit things, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's 8-bit, it's great," because it is. It's really cool and it's cheap. It's affordable to do it. Some of the traps, though, I think would be so much cooler if they weren't knit. Like the torch would have been so much cooler. Well, it looks cool, but I guess like the hot doorknob. I guess that's what it looks. It looks like it, but whatever. I mean, I get it. The cars, it's pretty neat, and each card has its own. It's got its own art for it. It's not like Squirrels, which we just played, where it's just a squirrel on every card, just not in every card. It's like everything has its own art, which is pretty neat. The cards are a little thinner than Squirrels. They're definitely not like playing cards. They are a lot thinner. The cards are kind of all the same, thickness and stuff. And there's really not this. I mean, you pretty much see everything that comes in the game. It doesn't really fill a big box like this. It doesn't need to be a big box like this, but a bigger box like this will definitely fit nicer on your your board game shelf or whatever. And it kind of looks cool too. It's got a little
same kind of sweater effect and
yeah, it's got like this. What do you call this? Like not holographic, but holographic kind of art, like ice to it, which is pretty cool. I get the gist of it, kind of. What a fun game nonetheless. 10, 20 minutes. I think our entire video is maybe 25, 30 minutes, so it's not so bad. But I give it a thumbs up.
Definitely. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, so thank you for joining us in this holiday edition of Friday Night Lights. I hope everyone, we hope everyone has a great holidays.
Whatever you're celebrating, enjoy it.